Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing good. As for me, I am doing fantastic. My name is Nati and I welcome you to Manchi Teaches You slash Manchi Teacher Hub. I hope you guys are fine. I hope you guys are doing fantastic and you're doing good on your exams. So I want to welcome those who are joining us for the first time. Guys, welcome. Feel free to take a seat wherever you want to sit. And those who are always joining me, guys, thank you very much for joining me. My subscribers, my shareist, the ones who are commenting, those who are liking, guys, thank you very much. Without wasting much of your time, today let's do personal management. Oh, before I forget, those who want me to assist them with the CV, it comes with the cover letter, it's 50 rand. Those who want me to assist them one-on-one tutoring, it's 200. And those who want me to assist with their assignment, it's 150. So don't be afraid. Go in the comment section and ask for my assistant. Trust me, I'll be so much to help you. So back to question paper. Like I said, we're going to do personal management and six. So I always say that it is very important for you guys to read instruction. Very important. So section A is compulsory. Answer any 4 questions of the 5 questions in section B. So section A, you answer everything. In section B, you answer only 5. Okay. Number 6 says start each section on a new page. Very important. Okay. Yebo. Section A, we are going to choose a description from column B to match in column A. So the first one, 1.1.1 says job simplification. Your answer is J. Which is dividing a job into small parts and allocating the responsibility to less skilled employees. Number 2, autonomy. Your answer is D. The level of discretion and independence that is given to the employee to determine his or her performance of a particular job. Number 3, profit sharing. The answer there is H, which is the distribution of profit amongst employees. Number 4, gain sharing. Is G, which is provides incentives for groups instead of individuals. Number 5, arena. Your answer is F. 2 parties have similar feelings, data, assumption, and skills. Then number 6, which is ombudsman. Ombudsman, whatever it is, ombudsman. Your answer there is A, which is an independent person employed purely to mediate between conflict parties. Then we go to number 7, which is social group. Your answer there is C. Members gather together for friendship and realization. For example, soccer club. Number 9, cohesive power. Your answer there is I. Power based on the leader's authority to punish followers or force them to comply. And number 10, vacate. Your answer there is E, which is sender has the relevant information but the receiver does not have the relevant information. Then we are done with choose. Then we go to 1.2, true or false. Remember, we are only writing the answer next to the question number. You're only going to write true or false. Okay, so the first one says, number 1, most managers tend to have a stronger need for power than for achievement. That is true. Number 2, employees with strong affiliation needs respond positively to working as members of a team. That is true. Personal need influences the way in which employees are motivated. That is true. Number 4, wide span of control means that managers have relatively few subordinates reporting to them. That is false. Number 5, in a narrow of span control, communication is poor between top management and the lowest level of management. That is true. Number 6, the increasing use of technology makes information supply accessible to the relevant employees. That is false. Number 7, the more the grapevine is used by the organization, the more trusted is the management is by employees. That is true. Number 8, one of the aims of groups norms is to set limits on the behavior of the employees in an organization. That is false. Number 9, willingness of an individual is based on the level of his or her job competency and experience. That is false. Leadership is built primarily on a personal law. That is true. Then we are done with true or false. Then 1.3 says various options are given as possible answers to the following questions. Choose and write only the letter next to the question number. The question number 1.3.1 says the reasons for dissatisfaction, guys, dissatisfaction, whatever it is, the name of it. Don't kill me. Dissatisfaction of an employee. You see, I got it. The reasons of dissatisfaction of an employee. The reason of dissatisfaction of an employee, your answer there is D, which is poor conditions and low salary. Then we go to number 2. David McClelland stated that a need for affiliation is a desire to. Your answer is C, which is have close relationships with, feel accepted, and be liked by others. Then we go to 1.3.3. An individual reacts to frustration by. Your answer there is A, deciding to be assertive and uncooperative and pursue his or her own goals. Number 4, the management process includes the following. Number C, planning, organizing, leading, and control. Number 5, the power vested in the position of a person holds is referred to as C, positional power. Done with section A. Then in section B, what you do, you have to read this scenario. Then you can answer the following questions. The first question says define the term motivation. Okay, motivation is a goal directed and purposeful action that we intend to take to satisfy a need, and once satisfied, to put effort into the satisfying needs that arise. Then the second one, state 3 basic individual needs that are manifested by the individuals in the working situation according to David McClelland and Associates. Number 1, a need for achievement, a desire to excel in comparison to others and to be seen as successful. Number 2, a need for affiliation, a desire to have close relationship with, feel accepted, and be liked by others. Number 3, a need for power, a desire to make other people behave in a way that they would not without this influence. Those are basic individual needs. Okay, then we go to 2.2, explain various methods that can be used to design a job in order to motivate employees. We have job simplification. The explanation of job simplification is dividing a job into smaller parts and allocating the responsibility of doing the job to less skilled people. The second one is job rotation, giving all employees an opportunity to perform all tasks in the department. This is often used in a situation where employees may become bored with normal tasks. As a strategy, the organization strives to provide employees with experience in many areas. Then the third one, we have job enlargement. The process of combining similar jobs into large, more stimulating job which offers variety without adding responsibility. Then we have job enrichment, when an employee shows potential to take responsibility of more tasks requiring creativity and decision-making opportunities are purposefully added to the job. This ensures that the employees will be more independent and have authority to make job-related decisions. Then we go to 2.3. 2.3.1, discuss the factors that influence successful job enrichment under the following headings. We have individual factors. Individual factor, I will give how many, which means each it's what? It's 2, and you get 3 marks. Okay. No, it's 3, 2 marks, ne? 3, which means it's one employee must, the first one job enrichment. Number 2, have the potential to develop further. Number 3, be given regular performance feedback. Okay, then we go to job factors. On job factors, any 2. Number 1, the focus must be on individual achievement and responsibility. Then the second one, new performance criteria and control measures must be put in place. Then we go to 2.3.3, organizational factors. There must be, number 1, management support for the process. Number 2, clear communication to everyone concerned about the changes. Number 3, structure in place to manage any resistance to change. Okay, then we go to 2.4. Discuss 5 variables influencing employee motivation according to Milton's theory of motivation. He says 5. The first one, we have first variable, people employed by an organization have the necessary abilities to do the job. They can be motivated because they are confident in their abilities to perform well. The second variable, employees with the third level of skills and abilities must also perform the tasks assigned to them. If employees feel negative about any aspects of the job or work environment, they will not want to do the job, consequently not to be productive. The third variable, the self-esteem that a specific employee has. If there is positive self-esteem, there is a sense of self-belief to perform effectively. That is the third one. The fourth one, the combination of job content characteristics such as type of job, level of participation in decision making, amount of feedback, perception of job importance, and explanation of tasks by managers, all of which have either positive or negative influence. Then we have the fifth variable, combination of characters found in a specific work environment, such as immediate work environment where friends, colleagues, and immediate supervisors influence the ability of an employee to perform. The second one, organizational culture, including an organizational reward system, management of conflict, level of participation, support system, structures, and leadership style. That is your variables influencing employee motivation. Then we go to to communication. Question 3, you have to read the scenario and then answer the questions. Define communication using your own words. You have to define communication in your own words. So communication is the transferring and understanding of meaning. So you have to define it in your own words. Okay. Then 3.2, name and describe 3 tools that can be used to facilitate communication in an organization. Name and describe 3 tools. 3 tools. Number one, we have an open door policy where employees can talk to their supervisors at any time about any problem using attitudes questionnaires and surveys that are anonymous and managed by independent facilitator. We have passive, passive, participative methods. Sorry, it's participative methods. Suggestion schemes, trade union management meetings, and quality circles allow employees to participate actively in the decision making of the organization. Then the last one is an ombudsman, an independent person employed purely for the purpose of mediating between parties involved in a conflict. Then those are your three tools. Then we go to 3.3, distinguish between line management structure and staff management structure. We all know that distinguish means differentiate. Okay, so it's 10, which means, yeah, it's 10. Let's start with line management structure. The first one is, it is the simplest organization structure found in a small business and in divisions of large companies. The second one, in a line organization, the owner or specific senior staff member is put in charge of specific junior staff in order to have instruction passed down directly and acted on in the shortest possible. The third one, the line authority flows directly from top to bottom and should be a very efficient system. The fourth one, to assign tasks, to follow up and results and handle problems immediately. Then let's go to staff management structure. On staff, in the line organization structure, certain members of staff who possesses particular knowledge or skills are used in the area of staff function to assist in special fields. The second one, they do not have authority to give instructions, but they are able to offer advice to both juniors and seniors in various departments. The third one, this is based on their specialist expertise of knowledge. For example, we have lawyers, accountants, and language specialists are those often employed to carry out staff functions. The fourth one, management has experts and specialist knowledge available immediately. Those are the differences between line management structure and staff management structure. Then 3.4 says, explain the effect of incomplete information on communication. Okay. Effect. Okay. The two parties have similar feelings, assumption, and skills. As the degree of shared information becomes greater, the communication will become more effective. Okay. The blind spot. The sender of the message does not have all the information needed and therefore does not understand the behavior decisions and what potential of others. That is your answer there. Then we go to 3.5. Evaluate the impact of values, attitudes, and experience on communication in an organization. Values. Let's start with values. Values. All individuals have a unique set of values or beliefs that determine how they express themselves. The second one, the people People's values will therefore determine how they communicate, how their communication takes place. Then let's go to attitudes. Attitudes are developed from past experience and influence behavior in the present. They are thus related to this past experience. The second one, they often become very visible in present actions during the communication process. Then we go to experience. In experience, just as attitudes relate to the past, experience originates in the past as well. The second one, past experience shape future actions. Okay. Then we are done with 3.5. We are going to group dynamics. So what you do, you read the scenario. Then 4.1 says state two purposes of group norms. State two purposes. Number one, a number of individuals who are aware of each other and who influence one another. Then a group is two or more individuals who interact, are independent, and have come together to achieve a particular objective. Then we go to 4.2, state the negative and positive consequences of conflict in an organization. Negative effects of conflict. Number one, productivity suffers. Number two, motivation lessens. Then let's go to positive effects. No, before we can go to positive, let's recap on negative effects conflict. We say productivity suffers, motivation lessens, and interaction breaks down. Interaction breaks down. Okay. Then the positive effects of conflict, new values, norms, and system can be created. The second one, problems can be aired and timeous solutions can be found. The third one, conflict in bureaucratic structure can lead to the abolishment of this type of what? Of structure. That is your negative and positive consequences. Then we go to 4.3, explain two ways in which group members react to group norms. Two ways. Number one, they reject the norms. Number two, people who do not like to conform expect all the norms and conform by means of subjection, but change their behavior to fit with the group anyway by means of internalization, which means that which means that people willingly make their convictions and beliefs fit in with the group. Okay. So those are two ways. Let me repeat them. They reject the norms. The second one, people do not like to conform, accept all the norms and conform by means of subjection, but change their behavior to fit with the group anyway by means of internalization, which means that people willingly make their convictions and beliefs fit in with the group. Okay. Then we go to 4.4. Discuss any 5 techniques with which group conflict could be managed. Any 5. Number 1, determining a common goal to reduce intergroup conflict. Number 2, increasing communication to correct misunderstanding and develop positive intergroup feelings. Number 3, organizing intergroup problem-solving sessions that are not confrontational. Number 4, negotiating and bargaining in order to reach an agreement. Number 5, spreading resources evenly amongst all members of what? Of the group. That is your 5 techniques. Then we go to 4.5, evaluate the impact of informal groups on the organizational effectiveness. Evaluate, which means it's 4. Excuse me. Okay. Number 1, social interaction within these groups affects the behavior and performance of individual positively or negatively. The mood of these interacting groups can be yardstick for management to know whether or not employees are happy and to avert possible problems by paying attention to this mood. Number 2, informal groups tend to strengthen the norms and values of the member, which has positive implications if aligned with the strengthening the norms and value system, but negative implications if not. Number 3, group members attain social satisfaction. Guys, this word. Okay. Status and security from informal groups. This is especially true in large organizations where employees might feel that there are only members. The human need for friendship, support, and security is therefore satisfied. Informal groups help supplement the lack of information from formal communication channels. Then we have number 4, informal groups provide individuals with a reference to which they may compare themselves and from which they may thus learn more about their strength and weakness. Then we go to question 5. It's about what? Leadership. Leadership 5.1 says, explain the management process. Explain the management process. The first step in the management process is planning, which is deciding what the organization is going to do. The second step is organizing, which is deciding how the organization is going to implement the plans. The third, leading, is the third step and ensure that people in the organization are willing and able to implement and require plans to achieve goals. The fourth step is controlling, which is measuring how well the organization is doing in the implementation of the plans and taking corrective measures if plans are not adhered to. Okay. Then we go to differentiate between leadership and management. Guys, I have to be really fast. My time is only 30 minutes. And I'm sorry if it cut, guys. Forgive me. Okay. Differentiate between leadership and management. Any 4. Number 1, management require positional power. Number 2, management are concerned with effective and efficiency. Number 3, management administer. Number 4, management ask how and when. While leadership, leaders innovate. Number 2, leaders ask what and why. Leaders focus on people. Leaders develop. Leaders inspire trust. That is the differentiate. Then we go to state 2 factors that influence the effective of the decision-making process. Number 1, team dynamics. Number 2, team decision and techniques. That's 2.3. That's 5.3. Sorry. Now we're going to 5.4. Explain 3 goals achievers who usually participate in the team decision process. Number 1, they say 3. Number 1, we have initiators. Initiators provide new ideas on how to move ahead. Number 2, we have information seekers, which is find information to solve the problem. Number 3, we have integrators, which is bring all the facts together. Those are three goal achievers. Then we go to 5.5, explain the practical implementation of situation leadership using Douglas McGregor's theory, X theory and Y theory. So guys, I will do another video for personal management N6 to finish it up. Okay, so let's see each other on next video.